Now, the other big story of the week, of course, Tucker Carlson. Now, if, like a lot of people, you watch Tucker Carlson, you know, I watched Tucker Carlson faithfully every night, 8 o'clock on Fox News. Fox News fired him this week, and there's some doubt as to exactly why. Was it because he had something to do with this defamation suit that was brought against Fox News by Dominion, which is this election group that has been so controversial over the years? But Fox settled out of court with them. And Tucker really wasn't one of the ones on Fox News going on and on every night about Dominion. There were Fox News anchors and hosts who were doing that, but Carlson wasn't one of them. He might have mentioned it once or twice, but certainly he wasn't the one. If they're looking for a scapegoat in this, he certainly wasn't it. Fox, apparently, Rupert Murdoch, the owner of Fox News, is not one who likes their hosts to speak about religion or God or Christian spirituality. And Tucker often does that, and did so recently in a speech, which we're going to get to in a minute here. But could that have been the reason? And we don't know, because nobody has said so. But I want you to listen to this speech from the Heritage Foundation anniversary meeting, and I think you'll enjoy this.
But because I'm sort of paid to predict things, I try and think a lot about, what connects certain outcomes that I should have seen before they occurred. And in this case, there is no thread that I can find that connects all of the people who've popped up in my life to be that lone brave person in the crowd who says no thank you. You could not have known who these people are. They don't fit a common profile. Some are people like me. Some of them don't look like me at all. Some of them are people I despised on political grounds just a few years ago. I could name their names, but you may not even know about their transformations, and I don't want to wreck your dinner by telling you who they are. But there's, in one case, someone who I made fun of on television, and certainly in my private life in vulgar ways, who was really the embodiment of everything I found repulsive, who in the middle of COVID decided, no, I'm not going along with this. And once you say one true thing and stick with it, all kinds of other true things occur to you. The truth is contagious. Lying is, but the truth is as well. And the second you decide to tell the truth about something, you are filled with this, I don't want to get supernatural on you, but you are filled with this power from somewhere else. Try it. Tell the truth about something. You feel it every day. The more you tell the truth, the stronger you become. That's completely real. It's measurable in the way that you feel. And of course, the opposite is also true. The more you lie, the weaker and more terrified you become. We all know that feeling. You lie about something, and all of a sudden you're a prisoner of that lie. You are diminished by it. You are weak and afraid. Drug and alcohol use is the same way. It makes you weak and afraid. But you look around and you see these people, and some of them really have paid a heavy price for telling the truth. And they are cast out of their groups, whatever those groups are, but they do it anyway. And I look on at those people with the deepest possible admiration. I am paid to do that. I face no penalty. Someone came up to me, you're so brave. Really? I'm a talk show host. It's like I can have any opinion I want. That's my job. That's why they pay me. It's not brave to tell the truth on a cable news show. And if you're not doing that, you're really an idiot. You're really craven. You're lying on television. Why would you do that? You're literally making a living to say what you think, and you can't even do that? Please.
Yeah, very, very insightful, and very interesting, of course, because he talked specifically about spirituality and obliquely about his Christian faith, and that apparently might have set off some alarm bells, even at Fox News, despite the fact there are so many Fox News hosts. We can name a number. I mean, Shannon Bream, who's written a series of books about the Bible. Laura Ingraham often talks about her Catholic faith. And there's a lot of evangelicals and conservative Catholics on that show. So I find it fascinating that there would be a problem with this. But Tucker Carlson obviously did have to have courage to say the things he did because he got fired for something. And the most popular cable news show on television is no more overnight. But Tucker showed them. And and we're going to get to that here. Tucker really showed them. Because you know what he did? He went from his show to Twitter. And look at the results here. Absolutely went through the roof. He went into the stratosphere. 60 million viewers and counting. And this is a incredible achievement. And I really think what Tucker Carlson has done here is to demonstrate where media is going. And we don't need a media outlet anymore to put its mark of approval on what we say. So long as we can preserve freedom of speech on social media, on the internet, and I tell you that's going to be difficult with people like Justin Trudeau and Joe Biden running things right now, and we're fighting that censorship and this nonsense about misinformation, disinformation, meaning anything the liberal government or the Democratic government in the United States doesn't like. We are fighting that. But it's extremely important we preserve that freedom of speech, because Tucker Carlson demonstrated what you can do. You can take your audience with you to social media, and you can make your living on social media, but you can continue to speak the truth on social media. And that's one of the reasons I like Tucker Carlson. I watch his show every night, is because he never spewed talking points, and he never insisted Democrats are always wrong, Republicans are always right, because he would take on Republican leaders in the Senate and in Congress who he didn't agree with. He took on those Republicans who were giving a blank check to Ukraine to continue this war with Russia. It's time for peace in Ukraine, and it's time to move on. Tucker Carlson recognized that, and I'm sure he took a lot of flack from that. But he believed in free speech, and he thought we should be talking about the things that are important to us. So, I am 100% behind Tucker Carlson. I remain 100% behind Tucker Carlson because he spoke truth. And he referred to people in that speech to the Heritage Foundation, the people he used to disagree with. And we're going to get to one of those people in a few minutes. But I have had the same experience. I recently interviewed Dr. Naomi Wolf, who an all-star feminist who used to be in the pantheon of the Democratic Party's most favored. But she dared to take on the Democrats and the liberals over COVID-19 vaccines, and she got banished. And they started calling her, conspiracy theorist. And hi, it's David Creighton here for Creighton's Right. I hope you're enjoying this channel as much as I enjoy putting the material on here. This is not just about politics. I sing some of my favorite songs from the Great American Songbook. And you can also watch my latest show where we do some of the news you're not going to hear anywhere else. But please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. If you want to be part of this station, please be a subscriber. We want you.